All right, so it looks like they're coming after Dragon Ball again. Dragon Ball Super Broly fans are waging war over Gogeta's hero status. So, I didn't look at this article at first. I saw it yesterday, earlier in the day. I was like, that's probably nothing. And then I actually clicked on it today to take a look at it, and it wasn't anything like I thought it would be. So there's actually a good side to this story that you're going to love. So let me go down here. So I'm, opening the article up, and it contains spoilers. Nonetheless, there are spoilers in this video. Okay. So I go down here, and they say fused bully, and they highlight this tweet. If you actually liked Gogeta in the Super movie, please unfollow me. He is a complete sociopath by beating and almost killing Broly, who has mental disabilities, by losing complete control of his mind. This is problematic, and please boycott Dragon Ball Super Broly if you don't support abuse. So imagine that. They made a whole article about it, right? Because that's what they do when they find stuff like this. And it's actually, I only have the one. I need to look around and see if there's any more, but no one was as effective as this guy, right? And it turned out to be a troll. The guy's trolling. Right here, I can just tell you right away, but just go ahead and give the whole point away. Okay, this is a troll tweet. How could I actually believe what I said and would want everyone to boycott a fun animated movie? I made this tweet because my mutuals were also making it, and I thought it would be a funny and harmless joke. I had no idea it would get 1,000 likes. So he was actually having fun with it. You could like, oh my God, totally agree. Don't forget that the entire series is sexist by making all the female characters not important. And he even said on there, amen. So people were buying this, right? And look at all these dumb people that are liking this tweet here thinking that this is real. You got 1,000 people that liked this, thinking this is real, right? This is the mob. And people think it's so real that they went and made an article about it. And it's funny that that happens, right? It kind of shows the nature of these websites and how they want to just destroy. They just want to destroy everything. And, he almost got me because I was really excited about the article because it's fun to do videos making fun of people that do stupid stuff like this. But I totally got to give this guy props for his troll game because this got an article written about it. And don't be surprised if you see another article, probably like a Polygon article, breaking down like mental illness. it talking about why Broly is the true hero and how Gogeta is a selfish bully who wanted to beat up a mentally disabled person. I could see it happen. I really could. I mean, look at the crap they put out every day, right? So there's a lot of funny stuff on here. Like this guy, Goku, trying to beat up a 3-year-old who was trying to fulfill his father's dream. This is actually a pretty funny thread. But there's, a lot of people on here that are just getting in because, well, first off, they're getting outraged at his comment like we do, right? When we see stupid stuff and we make fun of it. But it's just funny. You got like somebody put the great Delito, a picture of like Vegito with a gun. He's shooting at him saying he wants to delete the guy that posted it. So yeah, there it is. This is Super Delito. So this was a pretty fun thread, but it really brings up like a point that we all drive home about how these people want to just, destroy everything in culture and want everything to be woke. Like they're never going to get Dragon Ball. The only thing they can do with Dragon Ball is change it by dubbing, which they do. Funimation even did it. They did it with Kale and Kefla. If you didn't know, in the dub, they had Kale say, "You're my one and only." What does that imply, right? When in the Japanese version, it's hinted at, right? They hint at it, but they never outright say it. They never outright say, this is what she's into. And Funimation decides, well, we'll decide that for you. That's not your job, Funimation, to do that, number one. Your job is to dub it and give us what was in Japan. This is why I just watch subtitles anyway, because they don't do this crap. But nonetheless, this was a very effective and funny troll, and I wanted to highlight it. So when you see a video coming out, and you will, about the outrage over Gogeta, it was fake, and I just showed you it was fake. The guy literally said in a tweet that he was faking it. And I think he only did that because he was starting to get blowback and he could not hold it. You should have kept with the blowback, dude. You ruined the prank by doing that. But anyway, that was an effective troll. But you're going to see, I think the reason that we saw that article that I pointed out by Comic Book News is they want to infect Japan somehow, right? You see this article right here. We need to talk about Broly. The early box office returns for the 20th Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly, suggests not only sustained popularity, but growing popularity. And they go into reasons why. It's just a boring article, but it made up a good point that it's sustained and growing in popularity. And I've made this point a million times about manga and anime and why it's so popular everywhere, right? It follows the hero's journey, traditional kind of, storytelling about heroes and stuff like that. They do it right. We come over to America, comic books, stuff like this. You got She-Ra, looks like a cross between a boy and a girl and some weird kind of transfusion thing. There's agendas all over everything. And you can't even get the dubbed property here now without getting some kind of agenda strung in. They did it recently in the Dragon Ball Super English version introduction of Kale and Kefla, where and I don't watch the dub, so I watch it all subtitled. But apparently, Kefla says to Kale that you're my one and only, and pretty much outright states that they're a couple. Now, I don't really care, but I don't really care if they are. But my problem is that in Japan it was never said, right? They never stated that. There were hints, but it was more looking like it was a fine. It could have been that, or it could have been that she's the sensei and the pupil, like that Kale's her pupil and stuff like that. But the English dub, we're going to decide it for you. That's not your job, Funimation. But it's just an example. Now, the anime gate thing is real and a possibility, right? And it could happen. But it would be because of the English dubbing, not the subtitles. The subtitles are always pretty spot on from what I've seen and been told. So they have to do it through the dub, which unfortunately is more popular than subtitles, I guess. I don't get it, but that's just an example. Like, they know they can't get Japan to bend the knee, so they're going to try to do it here. Japan, as long as they're making money, will just keep giving people what they want because that's what businesses are supposed to do. But anyway, I just wanted to highlight that trolling because I thought it was funny and it just shows how desperate they're looking for some kind of outrage from the people on this movie, that they'll highlight garbage like that. And they won't even take 2 seconds to scroll down and see the guy admitting that it's fake. He literally admits it 2 times in the entire 200 comment thread. So before we go, I thought I would touch on this real quick. A little bit of a separate issue I didn't want to make a full video on. Rumors of new Dragon Ball Super episodes shot down by Toei. So if you're like me and you're really into the show, like I loved the show. I love the entire series in general, but I was really digging Super and I was sad to see it go. Excited that it's coming back, and it will definitely come back. If you're not sure, go read the manga, which is now ahead of the Broly movie. There's a new arc going on. Another reason to go get that $2 unlimited series app from Shonen Jump. But anyway, this is apparently not true. This is the statement that was getting everyone fired up. The company is also making more episodes of Dragon Ball Super, a Japanese fantasy martial arts action series in the Dragon Ball media franchise that allows Goku in the aftermath of Majin Buu's defeat and as God of Destruction awakens. So you come down here, and it turns out Anime News Network actually denounced the rumor and told them the report is not true at this moment. And that does mean that there's a possibility. In fact, I guarantee you it's going to come back. I think they're just making sure it's top quality this time, and they're probably trying to plan out a long arc. I really don't think that's bad. In fact, I would be happy if they just did seasons. Maybe we get like a season every year or every 2 years. I think that would be pretty cool, and it would really help the series with some longevity. We'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to break that out, inform some of you guys that didn't know, and that's pretty much it. I'll have a new video tomorrow, all that good stuff. So anyway, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, check out the links in the description, and I will see all of you on the next one.